Bridgerton Season 4's lead is one of three characters. The popular Netflix show is based on the Regency-era romance novels by Julia Quinn, where each of the 8 books follows the love life of a different sibling from the wealthy Bridgerton family. Seasons 1 and 2 follow the chronology of the books by following Daphne and Anthony, but Season 3 skipped directly to Colin's love story from Book 4, leaving the lead character from the upcoming Bridgerton Season 4 a mystery. In the wake of the release of Bridgerton Season 3 Part 2, which marked the final 4 episodes of the season, Glamour published an interview with showrunner Jess Brownell. Brownell revealed that the upcoming season will center on one of 3 characters, either second eldest son Benedict, second eldest daughter Eloise, or third eldest daughter Francesca. Hannah Dodd in Season 3, Ruby Stokes beforehand. According to the showrunner, all 3 of them have a lot of growth still ahead of them. Read Brownell's full quote below. "No, I can't say who the Season 4 lead is, but I think we can be frank about the fact that it's either Benedict, Eloise, or Francesca. All 3 of them have a lot of growth still ahead of them, and that's very intentional. If the show intends to remain relatively consistent with the novels, it seems like Benedict will be the next lead, as his story from Book 3, An Offer from a Gentleman, would have been the next in line if Collins hadn't been moved earlier." Ultimately, Brownell's reveal about who may lead the Bridgerton cast next does not narrow things down. The 3 characters in question are the only viable options for being the lead of Season 4 without permanently compromising the timeline of the novels. The remaining Bridgerton siblings, Gregory and Hyacinth, are aged 12 and 14 at the time of Season 3, meaning that the show centering either as the Season 4 lead would require a significant time jump. If the show intends to remain relatively consistent with the novels, it seems like Benedict will be the next lead, as his story from Book 3, An Offer from a Gentleman, would have been the next in line if Collins hadn't been moved earlier. The Bridgerton Season 3 Part 2 ending also implied heavily that his Cinderella-inspired love story would be the main plot of Season 4. In addition to a tease of the novel's central masquerade ball, Lady Whistledown's Julie Andrews' narration about the future ran over a shot of Benedict, implying that he would be the impending lead. However, Bridgerton could continue freely adapting Quinn's novels. Francesca's Book 6, When He Was Wicked, romance has already been teased with the recent introduction of her gender-swapped love interest, Michaela Sterling. Eloise's love interest from Book 7, To Sir Philip with Love, Sir Philip Crane, has been part of the show for even longer, which could also point towards their viability as the central couple. In fact, the only love interest who hasn't been properly introduced is Benedict's book partner, Sophie, which could point to either of his sisters having a stronger claim on the lead role.